Hello fellow travelers and welcome back to our Big's Adventure. My name is Cynthia and today we're going to my favorite place, Aldi. That's right, we're going to go check out what they got, what they don't got, and my favorite, the aisle of shame. So if you're ready, press the like button and let's get to work. Here's a shot of my list. Basically, anytime I take something out of my pantry, I go ahead and write it on a piece of paper that's by the door. Walking into Aldi, first impressions is that they were pretty well stocked. Lots of crackers and cookies, definitely lots of wine for those of you who partake in that. They had lots of cases of crackers and cookies, all the things that moms and kids would want to grab for a school lunch. That made me really happy considering some of the pictures that I've seen from around the internet and some of the videos. They had peanut butter and jelly in pretty decent supply. Then we went on to the bread section, and the bread, I was kind of shocked because they didn't really have very much. This was a Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and looking at the bread, they definitely do not have enough for the weekend. It was kind of shocking to see how low they were on just regular white bread, brown bread, and the hamburger buns and hot dog buns. I've been shopping at this Aldi location for a long time, over 5 years, and I've never seen it that low. They did have bananas, and they had their vegetable section pretty well stocked. I was pretty happy with it for being a Friday at 4 o'clock. I hope they have more to restock it if they need it over the weekend. The fruits looked fairly good. The prices are up, I can say that for sure. At 86 cents a dozen, you can't beat that price on eggs. This is a little shot of the condiments, which were fairly well stocked. Next up is the yogurt section. It had some gaps and the stock was super low. The yogurts are a problem throughout the United States right now. This was the orange juice and almond milk section, and I was surprised to see how low it really was. Look at the fruit section. It's so small now. The canned fruits used to take up half of an aisle at this Aldi location. I accidentally took this picture of my cart, so I thought I'd throw it in. Next up is pickles, vinegars, and salad dressings. The fruit snacks and the Little Debbie snack cakes, those were all fronted, and they really didn't have more than what you see right there. They're doing a good job of pulling things to the front, but they always do that at Aldi. And there's a little shot of the popcorn and specialty snack rice cake kind of things, which they had some. Next up, potato chips, and I was so happy that I got such a great shot of this aisle because this is one of the busiest aisles in Aldi. Here's the macaroni and cheese aisle and the prepared dinner hamburger helper type things. I was always on the lookout for gluten-free macaroni and cheese because for about 3 months they didn't have any at all, so I was looking to build my stockpile of that, and at $1.85 you can't go wrong. This is the canned goods aisle. I found the supply to be rather low on the canned goods. They were also out of a few of their key items, and they had placed other items in beside so that it still looked full. I did get this 3-bean salad for Mr. Biggs. This was the biggest puzzle to me. I've never seen this brand of corn at an Aldi before. I've also never seen this price for a can of corn at Aldi before. This is at least 20 cents over what I normally pay. The kidney beans were marked down, so I decided to get a few cans of those. This is the canned meat and fish, and it was a pretty decent stock. The end cap for the s'mores was really picked over. It looked really sad. Next up, spices and baking. I've seen so many pictures recently on the internet of no spices in the spice rack at Walmart, but Aldi seemed to have plenty. There were gaps in the baking supplies, and they had spread things out and fronted to make it look fuller. Baking supplies, I think, are going to be in high demand, especially with the holidays coming up, so you may want to stock up now. In the cereal aisle, some cereals they had lots, and other cereals they had almost none. My local Aldi keeps all of their pet supplies on an end cap, and here is a shot of that. The Nutri-Grain bars and muscle milk protein, things like that. Then we're going to head into the aisle with the laundry detergent and the toilet paper. Look at that flat of toilet paper. Usually that's higher than my head, and they had almost none. cups, paper plates, and napkins. There were gaps. These products are in a shortage nationwide, so if you see them, I think you should probably get them when you see them. I made it to the aisle of shame. Look how beautiful those candles are. They had all the candles that I had been seeing online on other YouTubers' channels. I was so excited to find them, and this one made its way into my cart. We're gonna roll down the aisle of shame together here really quickly. I thought they had some cool stuff this week. I loved that broom and dustpan set. It was not expensive. They had all of their outdoor furniture marked down. I don't need any outdoor furniture, but sure was tempting to look at it and try to, figure out where I would put it if I did need it. They had fire rings, all the things that you need for summer, and sadly, summer is coming to an end in most of the places in America except for Florida. This was so funny. Someone made a choice here. They were like, let me ditch these pretzels real quick. That essential oil diffuser is gorgeous, and there's more of the candles that I've been seeing online for other YouTube channels and on Facebook. This was a shot of the soda and Mio end cap, pretty picked over. Made my way to the freezer section last, and there were definitely gaps. I'm seeing gaps in photos from all over the United States. I'm very thankful that I cook most things from scratch. The fish aisle definitely had gaps. I was disappointed because I couldn't find my favorite salmon that I normally buy. I had to buy a different kind. Frozen proteins were definitely hit and miss, and I would say mostly miss. Here's a shot of the frozen vegetables coming up, and I was sad to see gaps. A lot of people rely on frozen vegetables, especially single people or people cooking for two, because buying fresh isn't always as economical. Here's a shot of the juice. If you notice, there's only 2 kinds of juice there, and they've spread out the boxes. They had almost no lemon and lime juice. I got a great shot of the pizza and sausages, and look at the meat section. The selection was very low. They had almost no hamburger at all, and lots of the beef was missing as well. Last but not least, here's the coffee supply that they had at Aldi. Very, very low and picked over. Round 1 of my Aldi haul, I spent approximately $140. I've got 2 things of carrots, a big thing of potatoes. This was only $5, so I feel really good about this buy. It was 10 pounds. Bananas, onions, 1 bag of sweet potatoes, some garlic, red onions, 4 ground turkeys, some blueberries, and some berries to make smoothies with. Mr. Biggs requested those. A thing of whipped topping, and look at this. We're gonna have this tonight for dinner. Not dinner. We're gonna have this tonight for dessert. It is almond milk chocolate ice cream. Then we've got chicken breasts for the freezer and 2 big things of hamburger. These are going to get canned, but just not right now, so these are gonna go get stashed in the freezer. Okay, next up, we've got a regular cake mix and a gluten-free cake mix, some Brussels sprouts, because I'm going to make those cheesy Brussels sprouts again. I can't wait to make those. 2 things of olives, 2 things of kidney beans, 2 gluten-free crackers, a lemon and a lime juice. They had almost none of these, so I got 1 of each. 10 cans of tuna. I know, excessive, but whatever. 2 mushrooms, 3 mixed vegetables, and 2 of those 3 bean salads. Mr. Biggs actually really likes that, so thought I'd pick up a couple. 6 gluten-free mac and cheeses, because they had a lot. I was pretty happy with the supply of that. 2 gluten-free cauliflower crackers. We really like these. They're like Cheez-Its. They're really yummy. This is the first time I've seen gallon freezer bags in probably 2 months. So I got 2 and 2 quarts and a thing of tissues. These went from 99 cents to $1.29. I about died. Some eggs, because I like to use commercial, well, I don't like to, but I use commercial eggs sometimes when I'm baking. And the hens really aren't laying right now because it's so hot. They're struggling, so we'll give them a little rest. 2 bags of potato chips and some pepperoni. So there is the second part of my haul. I did pick up this almond milk, the just Friendly Farms almond milk, Mr. Big's favorite. 2 things of orange juice. He's been going through this pretty good, and I actually like this in my protein shake. It kind of tastes like an orange Julius, so it's really good. This is for my son because it is his favorite, so I wanted to pick that up. And I got some cranberry juice for the pantry just in case somebody, you know, needs cranberry juice. And I got 5. I know it seems excessive, but I got 5 things of powdered sugar because I realized the other day that I used my last one and I had no backup. So 5 things of powdered sugar it is. This is for dinner. Yay! Gluten-free cauliflower crust pizza, 1 for dinner, and I'm going to put 1 in the freezer for another night when I don't feel like cooking. And that is the end of my haul. Look at how pretty that candle is. The Aldi Isle of Shame got me, y'all. It smells so good and I love it. And look how pretty the glass is. Really beautiful. I'm gonna put that in the guest room. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. And wasn't that candle pretty? Oh my goodness. I was so excited to get that, and it smells so yummy. I love that thing. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Remember everybody, life is an adventure, so enjoy your journey. Bye-bye.